can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks in the business. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Wentz now on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First and 10 at the 20.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Room here to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 33 and a first.
Eagles.
I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, there's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
It's brought in by Jeffrey. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
The 34-yard line.
It certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
4 yards.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often.
And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 50 yards.
First and 10.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whenever they've tried to run, has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Now this throw caught left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. This throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down. Reach the 5.
Good for an Eagle.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown.
Jeffrey.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Wentz. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Shaquille
on 2nd and 10. Wentz. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
3 more yards. That's another Eagles.
Wentz now on first down. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
On 1st down, Wentz. This pass caught at the 4. And he's brought down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 28-7, your final score. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 23-10, your final score. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. 14-7, the final score. In our game, it's been Carson Wentz with a strong first half. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Throwing on first is Wentz. Going for it all. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Lefty. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And This is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To throw is Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
You got time right there. Leave 5-3. Great. Jump. Hey.
Play action. Now Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
54, right there. 54 miles.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Joshua. First touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's got the first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And they'll get this down to the 10. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Sanders. That's good for an Eagles.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. On first down, Sanders. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Wentz on the give to Sanders. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Into the red zone, Wentz. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Wentz to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.